Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video of my Day of My Life series. In this video, I'm going to be finally wrapping up the Fall Festival and showing you how everything came together. So thank you so much to those of you that checked out episodes 1, 2, and 3. If you haven't seen those episodes, I highly encourage you to start with episode 1 and watch all the way through so that you know exactly what I'm doing here. We are preparing for a Fall Festival, and in today's episode, I have a couple more projects to finish up, and then we're going to get right to the big reveal. So I'm just going to jump right into this one, and we're going to start off here with this project that I'm doing right now. I'm cutting down this box. This one was kind of like a last minute thought, a project that I kind of just whipped up in my head very last minute. I hadn't planned on doing this one, but it came together so nicely. So let's just dive right into this project. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos, and the little bell if you want to be notified every time I post a video. Let's get to it, guys. Okay guys, so just a little bit of context here before we jump into this project. It is like, I don't even know what o'clock. It's super late, and this project was on my mind to do a couple days ago and I never got around to it. So I bought all the candy, but then I was like, oh crap, that project. I totally forgot about it. So I was supposed to be making pies at this point and carving pumpkins with the kids, but I decided to whip this one up really quickly instead. So I just took an Amazon box I had laying around. We all know we have Amazon boxes. And I cut off the flaps and I wrapped it in some craft paper, but I'm leaving the bottom open on purpose because I remembered I had this tea towel that I picked up at Dollar Tree. I'm going to say probably like a couple years ago. And I bought this thing because it had a nice fall pattern on it. And I'm like, one day I'm going to use that for a DIY. And guess what? Today is that day. So I'm finally using something I bought at Dollar Tree quite a while ago. But I thought it would be the perfect backdrop for this little box. So I went ahead and placed it in, made sure it fit okay. And luckily I didn't have to cut it at all. And it was actually meant for this box. It fit perfectly. I just got so lucky. So I used some Gorilla Glue and I put it on the back of the tea towel and I fixed it into place all the way down the sides and making sure that it was fully secure and that it was pulled nice and tight so there were no wrinkles. And can I just say quickly one thing about Gorilla Glue? It is my favorite glue, and this is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. I buy this glue myself, but I find it has the best hold. And I've really gotten away from using hot glue for things like this because it just doesn't hold up. So this is the box here, and then I'm going to go ahead and make something a little special for our jars. So I have these mason jars, and I have this styrofoam. And one thing about me, guys, I always save styrofoam because you could always use it in crafts. So when I get packages and stuff, I save the styrofoam, and I cut out a circle to fit on top of the inner piece of the mason jar lid. And then I used my fancy little cutter here to cut jagged edges onto the sides of the fabric. I love this cutter. I got it off of Amazon. I will link it here for you. It is amazing. It cut all kinds of different ways. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use these little scarecrows. Again, another Dollar Tree purchase that I bought a couple years ago that I'm finally using. And I'm going to stick that stick directly into the styrofoam, and then I'm going to put the mason jar back together. Now, I did it this way without any glue or anything because these are going to be a giveaway. So they have to guess the candy, and whoever wins it gets the candy and the jar. So they can keep it like this with the cute little scarecrow top. I'm applying some raffia and some vine around it just to decorate it up, but I purposely haven't glued anything in place. So just in case they want to take it apart and they want to use the jars for something else, they totally can. And then I grabbed these lights out of my craft stash and I taped them onto the inside of the box because I found it was just a little bit dark in there. So this just kind of really lightens it up and makes it really cute. And then that was complete, but I did decide that it needed a sign because I just have to go that extra little step. So I took this little piece of craft wood and using some bee's knees from Country Chic Paint, I painted the whole entire piece of wood. And then I'm going to go ahead and dry that with my favorite tool in my craft supply room, this heat gun. If you don't have a heat gun, seriously, and you craft, get one because I cannot wait for paint to dry. Honestly, I just can't. And then so that dries that up in a matter of seconds. This is real time, people. Look at how well that is drying this. Then I'm going to go ahead and take a little sanding block. I think this is not 60. Oh my gosh, that would destroy this. I think it's 80. And then I'm going to sand the paint down just so it's nice and smooth. And then I'm going to grab this string of pearls from Country Chic Paint, and we're going to do a dry brushing technique over top of the bee's knees. So you offload your brush onto a piece of paper, and then you just dry brush on in strokes. And I'm going to use my heat gun again, give that a little dry. And then once we're done that, I'm going to cover it with some masking paper, because I'm going to be putting this puppy in my laser, and we're going to be making a nice sign. Now, if you want to recreate this idea and you don't have a laser, you could totally just hand make a sign, or if you have a Cricut, you can use that too. But I have this machine, and honestly, I say this in every video I feel, I love this machine. It is so great to be able just to do and make signs and really jazz up my projects. So I'm going to include a link in the description to Thunder Laser. If you want more information on their lasers, they have other models and stuff, tons of different models that you can check out. I do highly encourage you to check it out. It's life-changing. So this is my sign here, and now we have that mask on there. We're going to leave it on, and then we're going to dab on some Jitterbug from Country Chic Paint and fill in these letters. And then I'm going to use leather bound for the outside frame. So I'm just going to do that. And now you guys may be wondering how I have all this Country Chic paint. I will just say my mom and I used to own a store, and we sold Country Chic paint. And then when we closed the store, I inherited all the Country Chic paint. So I got lucky that way. So all that's left to do is I just got to glue this sign on, and I did use a little scrap piece of 1x2, glued it to the back with some Gorilla Glue, and then glued it to the top of the box. Super easy, super simple, and this turned out so great. Okay, you guys, it is so late. It is like close to midnight. It might even be past midnight. I don't know, but I just finished carving this pumpkin. This is technically Doug's pumpkin, but it actually turned out that I think it's my pumpkin. He came up with the idea for a Jurassic World themed pumpkin, and I started drawing it, and then he just took off. So I ended up carving it. Look at the little wire pieces that I used for the teeth. I tried toothpicks, but they wouldn't hold. But you know what? I'm super happy with how this pumpkin turned out, but I do feel like I'm going to have to enter it in the all ages category, to be fair, because like I said, Doug took off. He didn't help. And here are my pies. They're done. I just took them out of the oven, and I made a little mini one for my husband because he's not able to go to the fall festival. And then here's the big one that I'm going to be entering in the contest. Okay, guys, and this is the last thing that I'm going to be doing. It is like 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'm not going to record very much of this. I cut these out with my laser. It's going to be a little pie banner for the pie table, but I just want to get this done and get to bed because, like I said, it's super late, and I got a big day tomorrow, so... Okay, guys, it's all done. It's like 4 o'clock now. I am off to bed, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, guys, so we are on our way to the fall festival. All the planning and everything leading up to this. The kids are super excited, right?
Yep.
Kids are in the car, and we got our pie. Why don't you show them the pie, Ava? So how good does that look?
Looks yummy.
So, yeah, I decorated that up, and hopefully we're going to win the pie contest. So stay tuned. Kids got their pumpkins, and here we go. And I will be back and showing you guys around the fall festival as soon as we get there and get all set up. Okay, guys, so one of my jobs is to set up the photo booth, so that's what I'm doing here. But I did want to just take a minute and talk about this backdrop that I have here. So we made this about 4 years ago, I think. It was part of our homeschool group. It was an activity that I planned, but it's just such a fun activity. So I wanted to share it because kids loved it. So what I had them do is I had them go out to the forest, grab a bunch of different leaves in all different styles and shapes. They brought them back, and then I laid this blanket out on a big table. It's from the dollar store. I think it was like $3.50, and they painted the back of the leaves, and then they pressed them into the blanket. And I'm telling you, the kids loved this craft. And then once it was dry, I just used my Cricut and I put the words on with some iron on. But it's just such a fun fall activity for you to do with kids. And like I said, they absolutely loved it, and we've used this thing ever since.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah?
So, they're setting up the pumpkins.
Okay.
Is Jurassic Park going in yours or Doug's? Because Aunt Ronnie asked, I said it was Doug's, but then she's like, that's Doug's? Yeah, okay.
I know. I don't know what to do about that.
With what?
Well, we gotta follow the rules. He's just gonna have to learn that this is part of life.
Well, what does it matter if you win? You'll just give him the ribbon anyway.
All right.
Like,
Well, Tuck didn't carve his pumpkin.
Oh.
But he came up with the idea. He wanted a Jurassic World pumpkin.
Well, then his pumpkin go in his pumpkin go in all ages.
That's what I said. I'm like, okay, I wanted to say, first of all, it's my pumpkin. Second of all.
Yeah, you only need one? You sure?
Yeah, I just
so
didn't want
whose
to tie
category
this
am I putting it in?
thing. Put it in the all ages.
Well, you're
What's-
not. You're older than 13 anyway.
What's the all ages?
It's whatever you want. All ages. It's if an adult helps
With a kid.
a kid. That
Like-
like the pumpkin is going up against adult pumpkins.
Pumpkins.
Not
Okay,
going.
so adult pumpkin.
Yeah.
Got it.
Are you
Okay.
done with these?
Yeah,
And
what do
mine
we think here?
Goes in
looks
adult
good.
pumpkin too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't really see the windows, but there.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm out of
Yeah, stick them in there.
then they fall.
Well,
See?
I'll stick them so they don't fall. Keep going. There you go. You've done it.
Mom,
What? Do you need
that
any of
looks
this?
janky.
No, it doesn't.
No?
No.
Well, I figured people are gonna be standing there. No, I think I'm just about done. Like you don't see the thing about a photo booth too is you do too much, people are gonna come and stand in front of it.
Yeah, yeah.
So you don't gotta overthink it. Anyways. Okay guys, so I'm done with the photo booth. We are going to head inside and see what needs to be helped set up in there and get moving before people come. Okay guys, so here's the pie table. This is my pie. As you've seen before, Autumn Harmony. We had to give our pies names, so mine is like a blend of like apple butter, pumpkin pie, a streusel pecan topping, so that's the name I gave it. But more pies will be coming. This is just the starting of the people that are here helping set up. The pumpkins are starting to arrive, and here are Doug and Ava's pumpkin. And obviously, I did put quote-unquote Doug's in the all ages category. And now I'm just going to take you around before more people get here and it gets too busy and hectic. But here are all the ticket signs that we made, and that I made, and the polka pumpkin. We found an easel for that, so it sets up great. The guess how many. And then my favorite. I think the candy corn toss is my absolute favorite. I love it. It just turned out so great. The sign is like the little icing on the cake. And super excited that I get to keep all these games for future fall festivals. And everything turned out great. So people are coming now, so let's get to the festival.
Why do I have the blue? Oh, the blue is for.
My ticket. Take my ticket.
Ticket? Yeah.
Is that a green ticket?
Yeah.
Oh, that's red hot. I can't touch it. Okay, I'll put my thumb on it. Coffee's free. I'll have one of those. Here, Mom. This is my ticket for the apple bar. Tell me if I'm supposed to be moving or... Yeah, follow me. Follow me. There's no spoon. Okay, this is feel like running Holly, you're everywhere. Are you just gonna... Want coconut? Why is there two types of granola? Okay, now follow.
Putting stuff in the coffee and then putting the cream on top.
You want this?
Is this one the option?
Or do you want me to put other stuff?
Mom,
I just went like,
how do you
this
tip
is
it?
less gross.
Is it hot? Is that the top? Yeah.
But is it hot?
It's hot. You can't even.
It's really hot.
It's red hot.
I got. Yeah! Get it off her
It's
hand!
not that hot.
Oh, okay. That's good. You're gonna go through all your napkins. Mom, it comes out like
Okay, that's because the person doing it's supposed to be a
Two-handed?
barista.
No, the person doing it's not supposed to be filming.
Okay, so can I go? Do I just press it?
yeah,
I wanna press this. Do you just pop it?
yeah. Okay, it's not gonna bite you. Like,
Can I go?
no.
Can I
Oh, you went for the green, did ya?
go? Can I go? Hey, what are we supposed to do?
I should have had little bags for you guys to put the candy in.
Can I go? That's a trick.
Okay, go ahead, Colette.
Go, Colette, go!
Okay. Adeline,
Pick one.
pick one.
No, not that one. Someone else. Now you get candy.
Judge on here.
judge again, baby. Coming home a winner, baby. Okay, everyone, I am back home now and I gotta unload this car. It is full to the brim with all the stuff that I dragged over there, but honestly, it was such a great day. It was so perfect. The weather was amazing, great company, good food, and everything went so flawless. We are so blessed, and I just wanted to say thank you for following along on this little series with me. If you haven't already hit the subscribe button, please do so, and the little notification bell, because I am already planning my next little mini series for Day in the Life, and it's going to be even more spectacular, and I do want you to follow along, and I hope that you'll stick around for that. So thank you once again. All your comments, all your likes, they mean the world to me and help my channel out so much, and I am just completely zonked now. So I'm going to go inside and take a nice long nap, but until the next video, I hope you all have a very blessed day, and we'll see you on the next one.